What's up, Canima Fitness? My name's Danica, and I'm coming to you from Cancun, Mexico. I know, rough life, right? But I'm bringing to you today a little bit of a yin and a yang. So bear with me here, okay? We're gonna go on for a little trip. It's equal parts yoga and HIIT. Now that's not a combination we encounter very often, and probably for good reason. We'll find out after this workout, like, oh, that's why they never paired these together. But my rationale today is, with so much chaos going on in the world right now, right, and living amidst a global pandemic, it's more important than ever to, yes, we have the craziness of, say, a HIIT workout, but then to find those moments where we find our breath and bring our heart rates down. So there has never been more importance to being able to find ways to come and center and chill out amidst the chaos, right, and everything that's going on in the world right now. So that's what kind of got my brain turning and why we're gonna try this workout. As far as equipment goes, I'm in. That's it. Body weight only. If you want to leave shoes on, feel free, but you do not need to. Nothing's gonna be so intense that you can't do this without shoes. Are you ready? Let's start with a little warm up. Just a forward fold down towards that floor. And then lifting up towards that ceiling or sky, lift on up, we'll arch through that back, forward fold again. Dive on down, this time send those arms all the way back behind you, even waking those triceps, and then come all the way up. Forward fold one more time. This time clasp those fingers together and push those palms up to the ceiling. Release your grip and bring everything on up again. Take that right leg, step it behind you. Switch it up, left leg comes behind you. We're just gonna alternate here for a few moments. Reverse lunge, try and bring that back knee down towards the floor. Reverse lunging for 4, for 3, for 2. Little change, take that right leg, step it out nice and wide. Bring everything in, step it out wide. Just alternating here, sinking a little deeper each time into that squat. Your heart rate might come up a bit here. It's designed to do that. So don't stress. Here's 4. Here comes 3. Here's 2. Now listen up, little change. Right leg steps it out, but now we're going to create this lateral lunge, like a nice little wedge of cheese. And we're leaning into that lunge. Bring those arms out to open up. Inhale. Exhale, give yourself a big hug as you melt a little deeper into that lunge. Good, step it in. Do it again, opposite direction. Lateral lunge. Open up. Then give yourself a big hug and sink maybe an inch, 2, 3 inches further into that lunge. Stand everything up. Arms come overhead. Exhale as you bring those arms out to the side. How about 4 shoulder rolls here? 3, 2, and I've got great news for you. Come to the foot of that mat. We're making our way down to that mat. Inchworm it out. So take those hands out in front of you and walk it out. We'll meet in this plank position. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Take your right leg, step it forward. Right arm lifts up towards that ceiling or sky. Trace up that arm. And when you're ready, just take that right arm and thread it underneath your body here. Great stretch through those hamstrings, through those hip flexors and back. Set that palm on the floor. Step your right leg behind you. Left leg comes forward. Stay here for just a moment. And then take that arm and lift it up towards that ceiling. Thread through here. Being mindful of your breath. Beautiful. Set that palm down. Set that leg back. Drop those knees to the floor and then lift. Tap your knees and lift. Tighten that core, so pull that navel back towards spine. Here's 4. Here's 3. Keep breathing. Here's 2. Last one. This time sink onto those knees. Back onto those heels. And we're meeting in child's pose. And this is where our workout begins today. So, before we get started, stay here in this child's pose. Let's center ourselves. So your heart rate is gonna come down just a hair. You will find it may be harder for some of your yoga poses today than normal. Your breath rate is going to be up. Your heart rate is going to be up. You may be having some troubles staying balanced. All the more reason to focus on that breath whenever we come back to our resets here, yeah? All right, so let's sit in this child's pose with a big, deep breath in through the nose and an exhale through the mouth. Breathe in some strength. Exhale some stress. Do it again. And when you're ready, it's time to grow. How do we grow? We're coming from a child's pose and stepping our right leg forward. So stepping forward, oh, look at that lunge, and then back to child's pose. Bring it on forward and back. Now you're gonna move at your own pace here through our HIIT. This is where your heart rate comes up. So don't just stay in yoga because that ain't real life, right? So let's find our breath and then increase our heart rates. Back and forth, we're gonna go 4, 3, 2, back to child's pose. Now, you will be far more mindful of your breath this time around. Remember, we're inhaling through the nose and a big exhale through the mouth so that I could hear it even through my computer screen. Again. And just as your heart rate starts to come down and you start to feel, oh, okay, life is good again, we're gonna drive it right back up. Come on into that runner's lunge, let's go. Sink back, again. You've got it now, you're moving at your own pace here. So, do you need to slow it down? You slow it down, folks. This is your workout, this is your body, these are your goals. Let's go 4. Let's go 3. Here comes 2. Last one, and we meet back in child's pose. Oh, but what a renewed appreciation for these recovery positions, no? Recover your breathing. We're gonna grow. So, we're transferring the weight now into the palms of our hands. We're gonna start here in this cobra pose. So when we're in a cobra pose, your legs are still on that mat. Our chest is lifted. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Practice a few big, deep breaths here. And then, you guessed it, we're moving on. So we start here in this cobra pose. We're gonna curl our toes underneath our body so that we can lift up into a plank and jump it forward into this little frogger. You ready? Go to work. Back to plank, to frogger, plank, to frogger. If you need a low impact option, it's in, out, out. Stepping forward. Get those heart rates up for 4, 3, 2, good news. Back to cobra. Reset. It's not very often in a HIIT workout that you have these opportunities to recover, to reset like this. So take advantage. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. We're gonna do it again. I don't want you to feel like it's a sneak attack. So let's be here for 4 more breaths. A renewed appreciation for our heart rates that are so good about going with the flow. We could learn a few things from our hearts, right? When you're ready, curl those toes. Come into that plank position. Lift that booty, nice neutral spine. Let's go to work. Forward and back. Forward and back. Reset that plank in between. Core stays tight. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to cobra. Hello, friend. Recover your breathing. See, we're not there long. That's why I want you to stick with me, kid. We won't be there long in that high intensity. When When you're ready, it's time to grow. We start with yoga. We come into a downward dog position. So send those booties up towards the ceiling. Try and drop your heels towards the floor. Beautiful. Pushing that heart towards your mat. Breathe here. If it feels good to walk that dog and toe ball heel it, go for it. I'm finding that sunscreen and sweat don't mix. Learn from me, kids. When you're ready, it's time to grow. So we start in this downward dog position, and it's nice, and we like it, but we're not gonna stay there. When you're ready, sink down. We've got a mountain climber. So 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit it right here. Back and forth, driving those knees towards chest. Low impact, no problem. 4, 3, 2, set it up. Downward dog. If it bothers your wrists, consider coming into a little gorilla stance. On your knuckles is just fine. See if you can mount a little closer towards that floor. And when you're ready, we come back into that plank and we mountain climb it, keeping our knees nice and close to that floor. Let's go. Breaking a sweat, let's hope so. For 4, 3, here goes 2. Last one. Hold it here. How are we feeling? Send those booties up. Downward dog. Won't be here long. We're moving along. When you're ready, this time, step your right leg forward. And we come. Woo! I'm sweating up a storm. I'm not used to working out in humidity. Oh boy. Don't mind me. It's like Bikram yoga in here, hot yoga. Okay, but we're moving on. We're coming into this nice warrior 3 pose. Find your strength. Sink into that lunge. One long leg, one leg forward with that hinge. Toes and knees track each other on both feet. How are we feeling? Powerful? Strong? Good. When you're ready, take that back leg. You're just going to send it up as you cartwheel those arms down to the floor. Lift, pull it in, and come on back. Do it again. Let's go. So, since we're trying to drive up those heart rates, we are going to pick it up. Back and sink. Lift. That knee is coming towards your chest. Activating your core here. Up and down we go for 4. Bring it up. You got 3. You got it. Here comes 2. Last one. And back. Find your strength again. Maybe it'll be harder to balance as you find your breath. Find it here. Sink a little deeper. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shift now the weight. So now our opposite foot comes forward. Back leg behind you. Come back into that warrior pose. Sink into it. Feel your strength. Find your strength. Find your breath for 4, 3, 2. We cartwheel those arms. Find those palms, a spot on the floor, and drive. Back into it, and drive. You work at your own pace. Sometimes in a class, it's important that we're all moving together. Today, I want you to move at your own pace. In my class, I'd say, go play. So, go play. Up and down. Get your heart rates up. Let's go. I'm sliding in my own sweat. That's fancy. You gotta pay extra for that. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to warrior pose. Oh, you're doing fantastic. You still with me? We together? Good. Little transfer here now. Both of your toes and knees are pointed forward. We're sinking now. Can I make a correction? How about a 45-degree angle? That'll feel better. Come with those feet at a 45-degree angle. We're sinking now into this squat, and meet me with goalpost arms in goddess pose. Nice. I know your legs are tired. I know they've been working. Let's sink a little deeper. Even through our yoga, we're still working through the yoga. Lest you think that was a kick your legs up and take a break. Nope. Even our breaks are not breaks, they're active recoveries. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your elbow to the opposite knee. Bring it in and reset. Bring it in, reset. Same arm, same leg. In, out. Crunch that abdomen. Crunch, lower. 4, yes. 3, you got it. 2, 1, hold. Now, legs might even get a little shaky here. We're working hard. Sink a little deeper. Find your breath. Tuck that pelvis as our legs fatigue, our booty starts to pop back. Drill that navel. Navel's forward, tailbone's drilling towards the floor. Here's 4, 3, and we move. 2, let's crunch. Crunch, open up, crunch, sink. Let's get a little lower each time. Yes, down, 4, 3, here's 2, last one, hold it here. Oh, I know, friends, I know those legs are burning. I know they feel that fire. That's not weakness, that's you getting stronger. Open up. 4, 3, 2, walk those legs in. Oh, that feels nice to stay on, doesn't it? Woo! Now, thread those thighs together. We're sinking into chair pose. I know. Catch your breath. Sometimes standing is good too. That's okay. Are you ready? Good. Arms reach. Thread those thighs and we sink into this chair pose. Beautiful. We have a tendency here of twerking. No, tuck that pelvis. There it is. There's a time and a place for twerking. This ain't it, friends. Sink a little deeper and hold. Now, you're thinking in your head, oh no, how are we gonna grow this puppy? I'm glad you asked. We've got a narrow squat jumping jack coming at us. When you're ready, 3, 2, take it wide. Out, in, out, back to that child's pose in between. Come on. Keep breathing. Remember, we've said our breathing has never been more important. 4, 3, sink deeper. 2, 1, hold it here. That child's pose starts to feel mean. That yoga pose starts to feel like not a recovery. Stand if you need to and then reset again. Let's go. 4, 3, we got one more time through. 2, 1, join me. I know. Feel that fire, embrace that fire, knowing we're only here for 4, 3, 2, last one, hold that child's pose, chair pose. Nice try, nice try. Sink deeper, and stand. Oh my Lanta, am I right? Am I right? New yoga. Right leg is planted, left leg traveling. We're coming up into a tree pose. Now, as I said before, while this might be a basic yoga move, don't be surprised if it's a little harder to maintain right now when you're near breathlessness. Fall? Fine. Get back up. Need a little bit more stability? Take that ankle, set your foot at the ankle. Find your strength, find your breath. Do not underestimate the importance of this active recovery. This plays a purpose too. Rest is part of the process. Yoga, stretching, breathing, all part of that process. 4, 3, and we grow. 2, take that left leg, step it out, lateral lunge, and lift. So let's try and bring this knee, this toe to the knee in this lateral spring step. So we're almost, coming back into that passe or tree pose. 4, 3, lift a little higher. 2, last one. Oh boy, this gets tricky. Hold. You find the chaos, right? The chaos is the hit. That's work. That's family. That's a pandemic. Switch legs. tree pose. Left leg is your stabilizer. Right leg in tree pose. Hands are just coming to prayer. Recover your breathing. We've got this. If these last 7 rounds haven't shown you anything, it's that you can do this. When you're ready, that leg is coming out. Let me offer one suggestion. If you want to take out the hop, it can be a lateral lunge to lift. Ready? Let's go. Out and in. Remember, we don't have to jump. It does not have to be high impact to be high intensity. Your goal here is to get those heart rates up. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Hold it here. I hope you can laugh at yourself. Oh boy. I laugh at myself a lot. Try and open up through those hips just a little further. That's it. Fall. Fine. Get back up. Teeter. Lean. Laugh it off. Get back into it. We're learning together. 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it wide. Star pose. Now we're ending on star pose because you're stars. You're stars for trying something new with me. You're stars for moving a little differently with me today. You're stars for breaking a sweat. Just take it all in. The good, the bad, the stress, the beauty, the ugly, all of it. Take it in with that open chest and heart. And know that you're equipped with the tools, the mental and physical and emotional tools to combat whatever's thrown at you. We've got a jumping jack to finish things off. When you're ready, bring those arms and legs together in 3, 2, 1. Jumping jack. Now you know this can be low impact, right? You could be here, stepping it out. It could be medium impact or full jumping jacks for 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to that star pose. Could you take those legs a little wider? There it is. Inhale. And exhale. Healing breath in. Exhale out. One more of those. You know where we're going. Let's go. Jack it out. In and out. Heart rates up. That's your goal. One final opportunity to drive heart rates up, to break a sweat. 5, 4, 3, 2. We finish in that star pose. Hold it here. Oh, we did it. You're like, yeah, this is why those formats are not combined. We tried to tell you at the beginning. You made us do it anyway. It's good to try new things. When you're ready, forward fold down towards that mat. If you can set your full palm on that mat, great. If it's just your tippy fingers, fine. Maybe you can walk those legs a little further out. Recovering our breathing here. Take your right leg and bring it in a little closer. And we're going to sink into this lateral lunge. Try and stay on your heels here. So full disclosure, I filmed this amazing Pilates workout this morning, right along the beach. I was giddy. I could not wait to share it with you. And then I got back to my room to go and upload it. Let's switch to the other side, lean into it. And the waves just overpower the sound of my voice way too much. I don't think it's usable. So this is workout 2 of the day for me. But I'm weird. I go on vacations and just enjoy finding new places to break a sweat. Great way to explore new places, going on a run, getting lost. When you're ready, come back to center. Walk those hands over to the right side of your foot or shoe. You know what's hilarious? As I'm here on the floor, I realize I put my yoga mat directly on an anthill. There are hundreds of ants. Walk those hands over to the opposite foot. Wow, that explains why I was moving. I had ants in my pants. That explains it.
Beautiful. Walk those hands back to center. Walk those feet in just a hair here. And we're just going to forward fold like a rag doll. So nice stretch through the legs. Behind your legs, feel that stretch. Maybe you're at your shins. Maybe your ankles or knees. Maybe you're all the way down to that floor, forward folded. Just get that nice stretch to the hamstrings and slowly start to build yourself up to a standing position. Reaching up towards that ceiling with an inhale and an exhale as you bring those arms down. Take that right leg, forward lunge here. Stay here with that staggered stance. Weights in that front heel primarily. Take your hands, bring them overhead with an inhale. And an exhale as we come behind us. Look over that shoulder, a little twist through the torso. And back up we come. Take those hands, bring them down towards the floor. Take that right arm lifted up towards that ceiling. Here's that twist to the torso again. Open up even a little further through that shoulder and chest. Step that palm back on the floor. Come up back to that standing position. Left leg comes forward, right leg comes back, and we start in this lunge. Feeling your heart rate coming down again. Good, lift those arms overhead with an inhale. And with an exhale, we bring those hands to our booty and to our hip. Look over that shoulder. Back to center we come. We plant those palms. We take our left arm now and bring it on up towards the sky. Open up a little wider. Set that palm on the floor. Step your right leg forward. Build yourself up nice and tall. Big swooping breath. Hands come to center. And we, friends, are done for today. Thanks for trying something new with me. Thank you for finding that yin and yang, that breath amidst the chaos. We need that reminder more than ever. Just keep moving.